Everyone to their stations! Station is a brand new mechanic coming from Edge of Eternities that you can find on spacecrafts like Infinite Guideline Station, or planets like Ophros Titanic God Core. Station lets us tap our creatures and add charge counters equal to that creature's powers onto our spacecraft or planet, and then when there's enough charge counters on it, we get the effect. So on Infinite Guideline Station here, when it attacks, we draw a card for each multicolored permanent that we control. On Dawnsire, if it has 10, whenever we attack, so not necessarily with this creature, it deals 100 damage up to one target creature. And then when it has 20, it is. And on Ophros Titanic God Core, we basically get Tolarian Academy. Now there's some really cool stuff that you can do on the back of this. I know a lot of people will be looking for high powered creatures that we can station much more quickly, but there are other ways to look at these cards. For example, if we were to include a lot of elf cards, the onus lets us tap those elves and then untap them to put +1/+1 counters on them, and then tap them again to station our spacecraft. Wily Duke, on the other hand, gains us a life and draws us a card, which is excellent. While Sandwell Avenger Ace here, when he becomes tapped, we can exile the top 6 cards of our library and cast a vehicle or creature spell from among them and put the rest on the bottom of our library in a random order, which is excellent. But my favourite one by far is Mist Meadow Vanisher, because when this becomes tapped, we can exile to one target non-land, non-token permanent, and then return it to the battlefield on the beginning of its owner's end step. It's really good because we can get rid of problematic cards, we can target an opponent's Rhystic Study, for example, or we can target our own stuff if we're looking for additional ETB triggers, or even to protect. But what are your thoughts on these Planets' spacecraft cards? And if you're excited for Edge of Eternities, do follow along, so I'm going to try and cover as much of this stuff as I can as the set continues to get spoiled.